All right, Jen, thanks. And tonight we wanted to know about the undecided voters. We wanted to know if tonight's debate could sway any opinions as we head into the January 31st primary. So we brought 3 Republican voters from Southwest Florida into the NBC2 studios to watch tonight's debate. Danielle Kaleniak joins us live now with their reactions. Danielle.
That's right, Lindsay. We had 3 Republicans come into NBC2 studios to watch the debate with us. They all had very different opinions and very different views, but the one thing and the big thing that they all agreed on was finding a candidate that would get Obama out of office. We're going to start with Donlyn Turnbull. She's a single mom with 2 children looking for a candidate that will honor the Constitution. Donlyn, you were undecided before the debate. Would you say you found that new candidate?
I think I may have. I think Rick Santorum did very well tonight, which I hadn't really looked at him. But Newt Gingrich made a comment that kind of really stood out to me. I really want the Washington establishment to be shaken up. And he said that you have to be prepared to be controversial when necessary. And unfortunately, in this day and age, going back to being a conservative, a true conservative, is controversial.
And that's a good point. Jason White, I mean, beforehand, you were really leaning towards Romney. Would you say that's still staying in that place?
Actually, I was a little bit disappointed with the way Romney performed tonight. I am leaning a little bit towards Rick Santorum right now. He made some really good points. We've got to make Obama the issue and not the fellow GOP contenders. We're nitpicking over issues that, are in the past that don't matter, and we've got to get focused towards the main goal, and that is getting Barack Obama out of office.
That's really interesting. And moving last on to Keryn Kulbacki, I mean, the housing market was one thing that everybody was expecting to hear from when it came to candidates tonight. Would you say that you got the answers that you were looking for when it came to a particular candidate that you favored?
I was very disappointed. They didn't touch on the housing issue that I was hoping they would. There was a lot of issues that they did not touch on that they should have touched on. Housing is one, education, Social Security. I'm starting to sway my decision also to Santorum. I was torn between Mitt Romney and also with Newt Gingrich. Now my decisions have changed. Now I have to look more into detail of maybe Santorum may be the candidate that I should choose.
And that's interesting. One of the things I found really interesting about all 3 of you tonight is you kind of throughout the debate was kind of bouncing around between each different candidate. But I mean, regardless of whether or not they're satisfied or unsatisfied, I think, all 3 of you guys agreed when it comes to next week, they're going to be out to the polls to vote. So thank you guys so much for your time. And Len and Lindsay, back to you guys.
All right, Danielle, thanks.